Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Like a 5-4-1. Well, the reinforced rear, Peter, and the compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape and training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Okay, interesting. Harrison. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Colwell tries to clear. James! Justin. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Harrison! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Harrison really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. He's had a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Cucurella. A crossfield, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. And it's Fernandes. And that's in. And a chance! Well, it was a decent attempt to the end.
Well, I thought the keeper was really confused as to what to do then, whether to come and take it or stay on his line, and yet in the end, he's allowed to get away with a lot of indecision there.
Longstaff, Rodon, Ampadu, forwards and with intent. And here's Harrison. Longstaff, that's a clever looking ball. Bogle. Longstaff. Ampadu. Burnau. And it's played forward, and it's Bogle. Longstaff. And here's and the shot! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Caicedo. James. Aim forwards. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Rodon. Justin. James. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Head towards the other side. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Again! Pedro Neto. Ampadu does really well to win the ball there. Longstaff. Justin. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Calvert-Lewin. Justin. James. James going full tilt down the left. Ampadu. And here's Harrison. Shot a goal! Away. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Neto. Lobbed in behind. Pedro Neto. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. Longstaff. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Caicedo. Chance, surely! There it is! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Calvert-Lewin wins the duel this time. Harrison. That's really well manoeuvred. Longstaff. Ampadu. And it's Bogle. Bogle shifted upfield. Palmer. Cucurella. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Pedro Neto clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's James. Lovely bit of skill. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a nicely weighted pass. James. Lovely feet. Longstaff. Ampadu. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Harrison wins the duel this time. Harrison, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Longstaff. Ampadu. And it's Bogle. And here's Keith having a shot! And that has been cleared.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ampadu. Longstaff. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Palmer. Oh, that's nice. Palmer puts a cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a loose ball. And it's Fernandez. Ampadu. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Driving on, a real charge here. Played into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fernandez. Palmer. Muscular approach does pay off here. Harrison looking for options. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. He's found the way through. Harrison. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. Fofana with the clearance.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedro Neto, who's set up one goal so far. James. And he's heaved it away. Bogle. Harrison. Rodon. James. Decent progress down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James. Pedro Neto. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Aim forwards. Caicedo, gently done. And it's Cucurella. Bogle does really well to win the ball there. James. Longstaff succumbs to the pressure. Caicedo has found the net here, of course. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. James. Pedro Neto. James. James, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bogle. Looks to the other side. Longstaff. Harrison. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Longstaff. Thinks one through. Fernandez gets it clear. Throw it. Bogle. And here's Harrison. And it's Bogle. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
James. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. And there's the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Ampadu. There will be a throw-in. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Bogle. Longstaff. Justin. Longstaff. Longstaff laid out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Produces a cross. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Palmer has been caught there, it's a foul. Bornau can get it clear. Ampadu forwards and with intent. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Colwell, and it goes cross-field. Time and again they are repelled. Palmer. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Longstaff gets good distance on it. Fofana. Cucurella. That's good play. Ampadu. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Harrison. Can he get onto this? Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Daniel James is offering a right smile there.
Longstaff with the short one. And here's Longstaff. He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedro Neto. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Longstaff. James. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Calvert-Lewin really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Caicedo. Longstaff does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Harrison. He's in plenty of space here. Harrison. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cucurella. Fofana chooses to go cross-field. Cracking ball. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Longstaff wins the duel this time. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. Out to the left it goes. James. Get a throw in. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ampadu. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. A chance to play it in. Harrison, now here's the delivery. Longstaff. That's been won straight back. but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. Justin tries a cross.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So we're into the second 45. No changes at the interval from either side. João Pedro, Fernandes. And here's Neto. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
James. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Longstaff. James. Justin. Bogle. Harrison. Oh, sweet feet. Longstaff. Longstaff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Caicedo. James. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bogle. Longstaff. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Caicedo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Fernandes. João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. Rodon gets it away. Ampadu looks to the other side. James, now he's off and running. James. Ampadu. Now it's Harrison. That's tidy. Bogle. Ampadu. Longstaff. João Pedro. Palmer. Bogle does well to get it back. João Pedro. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. And it's James. Very nicely done. James crosses. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Longstaff. Justin. James. James. Justin. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cross goes in there. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Bogle. Calvert-Lewin. Ampadu. Longstaff. James. Great defending, strong and determined. James. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto crossed in once more.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something.
Goes for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Chalobah. Palmer. That's a throw. Fernandez, and he has been fouled there. Was very necessary. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cucurella. Chalobah. Longstaff. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Harrison, that's a delicate pass. James, point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Harrison needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Harrison. Ampadu. Longstaff. Longstaff played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Harrison. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And they've got rid. Longstaff. Ampadu. Bogle. Bogle hurtling down that right flank. Now here's the delivery. To cut it out. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Ampadu did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bogle. Harrison. Bogle. Brunel. Ampadu, gently done. Harrison wins the duel this time. Bogle. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Harrison. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's shooting! Cucurella. James. Pedro Neto. Ampadu. Longstaff played with finesse. Caicedo. And it's James. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Harrison. Proves too strong. João Pedro. And that's put paid to a promising move. Calvert-Lewin. Played back in. Great defending, strong and determined. Fofana. Colwill. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. And here's Neto. Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Longstaff. Justin, forwards and with intent. James, have it back and can go again. Cucurella. Fernandez. Cucurella. And it's James. Oh, it's come loose! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Moved on forwards. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. But Ampadu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Colwill. João Pedro. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cucurella. Palmer. He's making a real surge on the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Justin getting this one clear. James. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. James. Now it's Longstaff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It'll be a throw-in. Ampadu. Longstaff. James. Harrison. Played out to the right. Delivered across. Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw. Harrison. Burnau. Longstaff. Rodon shifted upfield. Colwell aim forwards. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. In by James. Defending of the desperate variety. Good steal, he just read it. Longstaff. Harrison.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Fernandez. And it's played forward. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Harrison. Bogle. Ampadu. Burnau. Forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Colwell. Caicedo. Fernandez. James chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's surely a foul, free kick. And here's Palmer.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Harrison providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Harrison. Harrison. Harrison! He can get that clear. Justin, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Calvert-Lewin hits it! It's off target and by quite a way.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Caicedo. Longstaff. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. James. James in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? James. And here's Longstaff.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James picks it up now. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Harrison. Ampadu. Longstaff. Ampadu. Longstaff. James. That's very neat. Longstaff. Harrison! A real chance and a real let-off. Caicedo. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ampadu. Longstaff. Rodon, spread out to the left. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's an excellent interception. Rodon gets it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Justin. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Longstaff. Over to the left. James. James tries to clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Harrison, probing pass. James. Ampadu. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking here to chip it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bornau shifted upfield. Colwell. James. Palmer.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Kukurea. Oh, this is a terrific run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They are right into last chance territory. Longstaff needs a quality cross. Harrison, can he finish?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Ampadu. João Pedro. Charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodon, gently done. James. And here's Calvert-Lewin. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And reclaimed it in a trice. Longstaff. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Crossed into the box. Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
James. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Out to the right. Here comes another cross. Have it back. And can go again. And it's James. Pedro Neto drives it in. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely bit of skill. Fernandez. Final seconds, this has to be it. Bornau with the clearance. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.